Hello, we are the Levy Sisters.
My name's Annette.
And I'm Bettina. Tonight, we are going to read this book.
50 Shades of Grey by, who is it? I don't even know.
E.L. James. It's a woman.
Okay.
It sounds like a man with the James part. So, E.L. James, 50 Shades of Grey. Gonna try and read this. Okay, how about I start with chapter 1, like the first page, and then we switch off pages.
Sounds good to me.
Yeah. It's 16 pages, so let's see how we go. I scowl with frustration at myself in the mirror. What a fantastic first sentence.
I'm excited. She's frowning.
Damn my hair, it just won't behave. And damn Catherine Kavanagh. I should be studying for my final exams, which are next week. Yet here I am, trying to brush my hair into submission.
Brush.
I must not sleep with it wet. I roll my eyes in exasperation and gaze at the pale, brown-eyed girl with blue eyes too big for her face staring back at me, and give up.
So she's an anime character.
Kate is my roommate, and she has chosen today, of all days, to succumb to the flu. She cannot attend the interview she's arranged to do with some mega industrialist tycoon I've never heard of for the student newspaper. So I have been volunteered. Today I have to drive 165 miles to downtown Seattle in order to meet the enigmatic CEO of Grey Enterprises Holdings, Inc.
Oh, so there's Grey. Early on in the book, you know what 50 Shades of Grey means.
Kate is huddled on the couch in the living room. Anna, I'm sorry. It took me 9 months to get this interview. As the editor, I can't blow this off. Please? Kate begs me in her rasping, sore throat voice.
Anna, I'm sorry. I just can't do this no more.
No. I ignore my pang of unwelcome sympathy.
Ooh. Of course I'll go, Kate. You should get to bed. Here are the questions in my digital recorder. Just press record here. Make notes, I'll transcribe it all. I know nothing about him. I know nothing about him.
You have to read ahead to know how you're supposed to read it.
The questions will see you through. Go. It's a long drive. Only for you, Kate, would I do this. Gathering my backpack, I smile wryly at her, then head out the door to the car. I cannot believe I have let Kate talk me into this. But then Kate can talk anyone into anything. And she's my dearest, dearest friend.
So why would you begrudge her to do this for her if she's your dearest friend? I have to brush my hair so it doesn't get wet.
I'm mad, but she's my best friend, so I'll do it for her, and I love her so much. My destination is the headquarters of Mr. Grey's global enterprise. It's 1:45 when I arrive, greatly relieved that I'm not late as I walk into the enormous, and frankly intimidating, glass, steel, and white sandstone lobby. Behind the solid sandstone desk, a very attractive, groomed blonde young woman smiles pleasantly at me. She's wearing the sharpest charcoal suit jacket and white shirt I have ever seen. I'm here to see Mr. Grey, Anastasia Steele, for Catherine Kavanagh. Oh, so her full name's Anastasia. I like that much better. Oh, because her name changes, I think better of her. It's like she's a Russian princess.
Excuse me one moment, Miss Steele.
Yeah.
She arches her eyebrow as I stand self-consciously before her. Miss Kavanagh is expected. Please sign in here, Miss Steele. You'll want the last elevator on the right. Press for the 20th floor. The elevator whisks me at terminal velocity to the 20th floor.
Whisks.
The doors slide open, and I'm in another large lobby. I'm confronted by another desk of sandstone and another young blonde woman. Pattern? This time dressed impeccably in black and white.
Yeah, I would say it's more of a midnight ash.
Miss Steele, could you wait here, please?
I sit down, fish the questions from my backpack, and go through them, inwardly cursing Kate for not providing me with a brief biography. I have never been comfortable with one-on-one interviews. To be honest, I prefer my own company.
Okay, so now we get a little about her personality. She's a really quiet, reedy type, not an interviewer.
Yeah. I roll my eyes at myself. Get a grip, Steele. Judging from the building, which is too clinical and modern, I guess Grey is in his 40s, fit, tanned, and fair-haired to match the rest of the personnel. Another elegant, flawlessly dressed blonde comes out of a large door to the right. What is it with all the immaculate blondes? It's like Stepford here. Miss Steele, the latest blonde asks. Yes, I croak. Mr. Grey will see you in a moment.
Perhaps Mr. Grey insists on all his employees being blonde. I'm wondering idly if that's legal. When the office door opens, and a tall, elegantly dressed, attractive, African-American man with short dreads exits. That's a twist. He turns and says through the door, "Golf this week, Gray?" Okay, so it's not Gray. I don't hear the reply. He turns, sees me, and smiles. "Good afternoon, ladies," he says as he departs through the sliding door. "Mr. Gray will see you now, Miss Steele. Do go through," blonde number 2 says. I stand rather shakily, trying to suppress my nerves. I push open the door and stumble through, tripping over my own feet and falling headfirst into the office.
With your head!
Does this remind you of anyone? Double crap. Me and my 2 left feet. And gentle hands are around me, helping me to stand. I am so embarrassed. Damn my clumsiness.
Double crap!
He extends a long-fingered hand to me once I'm upright. "I'm Christian Gray. Are you all right? Would you like to sit?" So young and attractive. Very attractive. He's tall, dressed in a fine gray suit, white shirt, and black tie with unruly, dark copper-colored hair, and intense, bright gray eyes.
In a daze, I place my hand in his, and we shake.
Oh, sit. Now you shake.
Now you shake. Miss Kavanaugh is indisposed, so she sent me. I hope you don't mind, Mr. Gray. And you are? His voice is warm, possibly amused, but it's difficult to tell from his impassive expression. Anastasia Steele. I'm studying English literature with Kate. I see, he says simply. Would you like to sit? He waves me toward an L-shaped white leather couch. For some inexplicable reason, I find myself blushing. I shake my head, disturbed at the direction of my thoughts.
Oh, the direction of her thoughts. Next, I set up the digital recorder and I'm all fingers and thumbs. When I pluck up the courage to look at him, he's watching me, one hand relaxed in his lap and the other cupping his chin and trailing his long index finger around his lips. "Do you mind if I record your answers?" "After you've taken so much trouble to set up the recorder, you ask me now?" He's teasing me? I hope he's teasing me. No, I don't mind. Good. I swallowed nervously. Pressing the start button on the recorder, I try to look professional. "You're very young to have amassed such an empire. To what do you owe your success?"
Business is all about people, Miss Steele, and I'm very good at judging people. I make decisions based on logic and facts. Maybe you're just lucky. This isn't on Kate's list, but he's so arrogant. I don't subscribe to luck or chance, Miss Steele. The harder I work, the more luck I seem to have. You sound like a control freak. The words are out of my mouth before I can stop them. Oh, I exercise control in all things, Miss Steele, he says, without a trace of humor in his smile. Why does he have such an unnerving effect on me? His overwhelming good looks, maybe? The way he strokes his index finger against his lower lip? I wish he'd stop doing that. I employ over 40,000 people, Miss Steele. That gives me a certain sense of responsibility. If I were to decide I was no longer interested in the telecommunications business, 20,000 people would struggle to make their mortgage payments after a month or so.
My mouth drops open. I am staggered by his lack of humility. She thinks no humility. Brother. Hey, we're doing 50 Shades of Grey. It's hilarious.
Hello! Yeah, you can come on. This is our brother Adam, 6 years younger than us, believe it or not.
Yeah. You want to read a page? We just started at the top.
Yeah.
Okay. My mouth drops open. I'm staggered by his lack of humility. Of course I would know this if I had done some research, but holy crap! He is arrogant. And do you have any interests outside your work? I have varied interests, Mrs. Steele. His eyes are alight with some wicked thought.
Ooh, wicked! No.
I sail, I fly, I indulge in various physical pursuits. He shifts in his chair. I glance quickly at Kate's questions, wanting to get off the subject. Why does he make me so uncomfortable? I like to build things. I like to know how things work. And I have a love of ships. What can I say? That sounds like your heart talking rather than logic and facts. His mouth quirks up and he stares apprisingly at me. Possibly, though, there are people who'd say I don't have a heart. Would your friends say you're easy to get to know? And I regret the question as soon as I say it. It's not on Kate's list. I'm gonna stick around.
Okay. Yeah, okay. I'm a very private person, Miss Steele. I don't often give interviews. Why did you agree to do this one? I couldn't get Miss Kavanaugh off my back. I know how tenacious Kate can be. That's why I'm sitting here, squirming uncomfortably under his penetrating gaze, when I should be studying for my exams. Do you have a philosophy? I'm very singular, driven. I like control of myself and those around me.
Really creepy.
You want to possess things? You are a control freak.
That's really cool.
I do. I swallow hard. The temperature in the room is rising. Or maybe it's just me.
It's just you.
I glance at the next question.
You were adopted.
Oh.
Dun dun dun. How much do you think that's shaped the way you are? His brow furrows. I have no way of knowing. Crap. Since, of course, if I'd known I was doing this interview, I would have done some research. Have you had to sacrifice family life for your work? I have a brother and a sister and 2 loving parents. I'm not interested in extending my family beyond that. Are you gay, Mr. Gray?
What?
That's a normal question in an interview. It's legit.
Yeah,
It's
no,
like,
not.
Are you gay, Mr. Gray? He inhales sharply, and I cringe, mortified. Crap.
Why don't you read what you're going to say before you say it?
Because they're stupid! How can I tell him I'm just reading the questions? Damn Kate and her curiosity. This was Kate's question.
Okay.
Why did she read her? Kate.
Okay.
Kate.
In this case, don't kiss me, Kate.
No, Anastasia, I'm not. He does not look pleased.
I mean, would you? If
Yeah.
you're straight and someone asks you, are you gay?
Why do I look it?
I apologize. It's, written here.
Lame.
It's the first time he said my name. My heartbeat has accelerated and my cheeks are heating up again.
He said my name.
That's what you got from that?
Kate, you could have picked anyone!
He rubs his chin in quiet deliberation, his gray eyes apprising me. Did you volunteer to do this interview? He asks, his voice deadly quiet. I was drafted. She's not well. That explains a great deal. I wanted to know about you.
Oh, so he wants to know about her.
Double crap. Where is he going with this? There's not much to know. Where are your plans after you graduate? I haven't made any plans, Mr. Gray. I just need to get through my final exams.
We run an excellent internship program here, he says quietly. Is he offering me a job? Oh, I'll bear that in mind, I murmur, confounded. What's going on? I have to go. Now. I lean forward to retrieve the recorder. Would you like me to show you around? He asks. I'm sure you're far too busy, Mr. Gray, and I do have a long drive. He glances out of the window. It's begun to rain. Well, you'd better drive carefully. His tone is stern, authoritative. Thank you for the interview, Mr. Gray. The pleasure's been all mine, he says, polite as ever.
Even though you asked if I was gay.
Until we meet again, Miss Steele. And it sounds like a challenge, or a threat. I'm not sure which. When will we ever meet again? I shake his hand once more, astounded with that odd current between us is still there. Moving with lithe, athletic grace to the door, he opens it wide. Just ensuring you make it through the door, Miss Steele. Obviously, he's referring to my earlier, less than elegant entry into his office. I blush. That's very considerate, Mr. Gray. I snap.
I'm surprised when he follows me out. Did you have a coat? Gray asks. A jacket. He holds it up, and feeling ridiculously self-conscious, I shrug it on. Gray places his hands for a moment on my shoulders. I gasp at the contact. His long index finger presses the button summoning the elevator, and we stand waiting, awkwardly on my part, coolly self-possessed on his. The doors open and I hurry in, desperate to escape. I really need to get out of here. When I turn to look at him, he's gazing at me and leaning against the doorway. He really is very, very good looking. Anastasia, he says as a farewell. Christian, I reply. And mercifully the doors close. That's
End of
That's the
chapter
end of chapter
1.
one.
We
So
didn't expect Adam to be here, and
But I
he
just
made
popped up unexpectedly.
Yes.
And that was very fun, and I'd like to do it again.
Yeah.
There's 26 chapters in here. I
Yeah.
wonder if we can stretch this all out for the whole book. I think we had fun.
We hope all of you in the YouTube world like it.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's not high literature, but it is entertaining as heck.
Okay. Bye.
Bye.
Bettina
Bye.
out.
Same
And
time, same
Adam.
place, same channel.
And Annette out. Peace.